What's up, everybody? Starting here in 30 seconds. Yeah, over the Epic Store is almost identical to the Steam Store. You just buy the games through it, and then you have to, you know, be logged in to actually play the games. I'm not sure if there's an offline mode. I have not tried that. Alright, so this is part 3 of Ashen. The game's just now starting to get a little hard. We're maybe roughly about halfway through the game at this point. We're going to be tackling some side quests here at the start. Yeah, this section is the first time the game started getting decently hard. I had to go upgrade my weapon a couple times. So I've already fought through this area. When you go up here and take a right, we're looking for Granny Nilla. So it's this item up here I have no idea how to get. Hey, what's up, Unbridled? Yeah, I don't know how you get up there. We might have to go all the way around and get up there. And maybe we can do that jump. Maybe. So it seems like all the people that sell stuff, they all sell the exact same inventory. Kind of weird. My game is running a little framey for the first time. I feel like it. Not liking something. Ooh, new armor. So that actually increases our stamina cost and slows our regeneration. I didn't notice that armor was doing that. I mean, that doesn't seem to affect the stamina that much.
Get away with you.
Hey, Apocalypso, appreciate it. I actually have a review coming out later this week. Haven't done a review in a while, so got the script all written. Just need to record and edit it here at the start of this week. Is this game any good? I'm really enjoying it so far. Just as a single player game, it does have some multiplayer aspects and co-op, but I haven't heard of anybody getting it to work, so they might be having issues with the server. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised so far by this.
Ake is the bully boy, and
yeah, there's tons of, just type that in Google, you'll get the information. I'm not really gonna be talking on that. What was that, a shield? No, crafting material. Okay, that's the first time we've gotten that crafting material. Now we can upgrade our weapon one more time. I think we also need 9,000 currency though. We only have 3,000. I played this for about 4 hours and didn't have a single, like, issue with the frame rate, and then I think the game just maybe booted up bad. I don't want to risk rebooting the game right now while I'm streaming, but it's running a little framey. Usually doesn't I don't think I have anything weird running in the background, just OBS and about it. Let me double check. Hey Orbital, what's up? Feels a lot like Torchlight too. Yeah, I could see that if it was like, you know, this angle. Kind of hard to play like that. This angle and zoomed out a bit, huh? Whoa. Yeah, I had everything set on Ultra and it was running perfectly fine the last few days. I think the game just maybe booted up weird. Or my computer needs a restart or is doing some kind of background operation. It's barely running a little weird. After we go back to a checkpoint, I might restart the game. It may not even be hardly noticeable on stream, just while I'm playing. So I played around with the, I was using the two-handed weapons, and it did fine for the first few hours of the game. They're starting to be a little slow to combat these tougher enemies in this area. But I really like the specific mace I have, because if you see the heavy attack here, really slow to get to that second hit, not really reliable, but actually if you go from the light attack into that heavy attack, super good combo. You can actually light heavy attack and heavy attack again pretty quick. Pretty effective combo with this mace. I tried using a single-handed axe, and it has a different move set, so I just stuck with this mace. Hey, Mixed Beats, what's up? Oh. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Well, that was a jump death. Do you run faster unequipped? That's a good question. I don't think it matters. I just found out that the armor does make your stamina regen slower, and it takes more stamina to actually attack. Actually, that death works out if we get our currency back, because I needed to go back to the town and turn that quest in. And you can only do that from these specific checkpoints. So that checkpoint we would have just got there, we would have been bound to it and we wouldn't have been able to go back to town real quick. So I'm trying to justify that stupid death because it kind of did work out. I haven't found anything that's kind of like a Zweihander equivalent, where like this is what I was using, and it's not terribly slow, but I don't know, it's lacking that good moveset that could still be used effectively like the Zweihander in Dark Souls. It wasn't cutting it with these newer enemies. Just like the amount of time for that attack to come out. A lot of times the enemies would be able to start an attack and finish it right before you hit. It's inside the barrel. What? So this town is our like main hub town, and it's been expanding throughout the game as we like save and help people. There's like new buildings, new shops and stuff. It's like a giant great sword from medieval times, kind of repopularized with like the Soul series, and I don't know, for like big great swords, for some reason that one rose to the top in popularity recently. So that just fast traveled us back here? Huh. So now we have a barrel shortcut. Well, that puts us pretty close to go get where we died, I think. Yeah, it's right up there. Yeah, like a claymore, yeah. It's like claymore level 2. Make it a little longer and add some like little spikes on the side by the hilt. That's his Y-hander. Yeah, I usually use big two-handed weapons like great swords and like spears. The heck was that? In Souls games, and I was using that here for a little while. That axe, but I don't think the skill ceiling on that axe, I was starting to reach my limits with it. It just wasn't fast enough for what I needed right now. I haven't found a single. I don't think there's like swords in the game. I haven't found a single sword. They're all like axes, maces, hammers. I have not seen a bladed weapon yet. Well, unless you count an axe. Alright, so up here's where we died. Stupidly. Guess maybe it's still up there. Have I done the dungeon of this part yet? No, not yet. I'm not too far into this region yet. These orbs stacked on my head are from my talisman. Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, talisman. Where you can have 4 of these like side little like kind of like ring slots, like little buffs, but then you have this main big one, which actually was pretty costly to equip. But as I attack, it builds up those orbs, and then they shoot off and hit guys. So right now I have a max stack, and you'll see it's a little harder to tell when they like go and actually hit the enemies than it is the like the Dark Souls equivalent kind of whatever spell that's called. It's less obvious, but yeah, it does do damage. Alright, so we got this checkpoint. My game is running a little weird. I'm gonna restart the game real quick. Be right back. I'm actually running the game through Steam, even though it's on the Epic Store, so I can use PS4 controller. Because that won't work through the Epic Store yet. Not properly. But if you run the game through Steam, then you can use a PS4 controller. I'm pretty much going through 2 launchers. But like I said, I played the game for about 4 hours this exact same way in the last 2 streams and had no frame rate issues, so I'm not sure why it's running weird. See if that helped at all. Yeah, I like a good spear. This has a spear, but they're primarily used for throwing. You can attack with it, but it only has that just basic light attack to it. Heavy attack is the throw. What upcoming games am I looking forward to the most? The game Below, which is coming out here probably, I think, this week coming up or the week after. It's an indie game that's been long in development. It's actually kind of a lot of similarities to this game, except for it's top-down like Zelda, old school Zelda kind of viewpoint. But it's just kind of figure your way through this kind of dark brooding world, Dark Soulsy kind of, one of those kind of experiences. Methodical combat. There's probably an Estus Flask Souls currency system, except for it's like top down. Another one I'm really excited for, AAA game, would be Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And actually tomorrow, there's some big announcement they're preparing for Monster Hunter World. They're doing probably like the biggest announcement, making a big enough deal about it, more than anything that's ever been announced for the game, that people are thinking it's the G rank quests or something equivalent, which are the super end game stuff that everybody's been wanting. So that's actually first thing tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping that's hopefully that's something that we want, not just like one new monster or something. I'm hoping it's like a big expansion or something. If you throw the spear at the red glowy statues, you sort of travel to those. You know, I tried throwing a spear at it like way at the start of the game and it did nothing. I haven't tried in a while. We'll try that. How do you do that? I've been coming across a lot of things like this. That's twice now I found somewhere where it's just like, I have no idea how you get up there. I don't know if there's like an expanded jump or something later. Let's try the spear thing. Nope. Yeah, I haven't played Monster Hunter World like seriously in quite a while now, so I would love a reason to go back in. I got a little tired of the grind there towards the end. The end game wasn't like fully fleshed out. So yeah, stuff like that. I don't know how you get up there. Oh, really? I guess later those spears do something with those. I was wondering what those were used for. Dang, 10,000. We could go upgrade our weapon again. Probably gonna head back to town and do that while we're here. Except for I'm not sure, I don't think you can get back up there. That's where we need to fast travel from. Okay, you get that ability after the dungeon, okay. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Right up this hill we could fast travel back to town, but we can't get back up there. So, that means we have to waste one of our traversal things to head back to town. It's kind of annoying. Whoa, that's new. They finally got done building this house. Alright, now we should be able to upgrade our mace one more time. Okay, we have to actually have that crafting material on our person. So it wasn't a huge upgrade. I mean, it's a little more damaged. It's glowing now. It looks cooler. Oh yeah, I haven't really looked around the Epic Store that much. The only thing I've gotten on it is this game here. Yeah, they should have a wish list feature probably definitely soon. The wish list on Steam is your greatest tool against early access games. See a cool looking early access game? Don't buy it. Go put it in your wish list, let it cook, and play it when it's done. I have like 10 games on my wish list cooking till they're finished products. Do we want to take that? Okay, so could probably turn off this one that's stamina just plus 2%. And put on this one that is for attacking. It might help a little. Eh, about the same. Alright, we should also be able to upgrade our Estus flask thing. Dang, 11,000. Yeah, we don't have enough for that. We can also increase our potency of our healing item, which we might have enough money for, I'm not sure. Yeah, might as well do that. Oh, we can fast travel to that one now. Nice. For some reason I thought you could only fast travel to certain ones of those checkpoints, but yeah, I guess all of them. Because you don't unlock that ability until the part of the game right before where I'm at. Alright. Oh. Alright. Save me, dude. He's not getting me. Oh, he is getting me. Going for it. We need to get down there. That's where our next quest is. I'll find a safe way to get down there. Yeah, the side quests are not even like side quests, they're like super important. Like I put off doing like one of the first side quests in the game and like wondering why there's no way to heal other than just the consumables you'd find laying around. And it's like, oh, that first side quest you get the your whole healing mechanic. It's definitely not, you know, side quest style of mechanic to get. Very important system. More armor. Man, that's really strong. 40% more stamina cost. I don't know, it's not that bad. Even with like a huge 40% penalty, that's like not too different than just normal soul stamina for a single-handed weapon swing. A lot of the weapons are like pretty samey in this. What the heck? Where did that guy come from? That was nonsense. I had a feeling that's why I was blocking. I've played too many of these types of games, buddy. This hit hard. Yeah, I was gonna go for one that had like an 18% crit chance, but I opted to use this mace instead just because I like the moveset better. Place is confusing. Alright. This game's Ashen. It's if you took a Souls game and added a little more of a traditional video game or traditional semi-open world RPG into the mix where you have a actual map, side quest markers. You only level up by completing side quests or by actually exploring the world itself and finding stat upgrades. There's no traditional like levels. And you also have this like AI partner that's supposed to be seamlessly filled in with multiplayer players, but I have not seen that actually work yet. That I'm aware of. I've never seen anyone that plays like a real player yet. Man, I feel like I probably missed so many things there. Where's my partner at? He's just standing there. Nice. Is there much of a story? Not too much. Maybe a tad bit more story than a traditional Souls game, unless you count digging around in the item descriptions. This does have a little more like NPCs actually like monologue to you about stuff more than a Souls game. But I don't really know what's going on in the story. I don't usually really play games for story, so. Sorry, bunny. Now let's go get that checkpoint. Keep getting sidetracked. There's just like so many places to look around in this game. Alright, so we were heading towards one quest, and now we're actually closer to another one. Let's do this. I'm starting to feel that stamina cost increase from this heavy armor, actually. Wow, 23% crit chance. It might not be bad to level up. The moveset's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Light, heavy, heavy. I might actually upgrade that. I like that. Yeah, this is on PC. This is from the Epic Game Store. Not on Steam yet.
Blood of my blood, I see the curse.
Yes, very Dark Soulsy mixed with a traditional semi-open world RPG where there's quests and a map,
The relic was
side
lost,
quest.
a cursed veil. Long I searched.
A little more
finding
open
many
progression than a
treasures
Dark Souls game where you have a lot of forward progression.
I failed, but you must not. Search the ruins upon the cliffs that gaze across the sea. You seek the umbral veil. I thought it lay there. While I lived, I sensed power in that spot.
So yeah, if you're wondering about the story, it's kind of delivered to you in, you know, little moments like that. Just with weird, cryptic characters. I might switch back to this other armor. I think that's taking up too much of my stamina, having this heavy armor on, actually. It's kind of a cool way to do it, though. Your armor weight dictates how much stamina your actions cost, like just attacking, rather than just movement. Actually, it doesn't even affect movement in this, just the stamina costs. Oh, I noticed the other times I was streaming, in the stream itself, the game looked a lot darker than what I'm seeing. I put a filter on OBS to increase the gamma just a little. Like, is it too dark still, or does this look good, anybody? I try to make it the same darkness how it looked on my screen. Because yeah, in the actual stream footage when I went back, like, oh, that's way darker than what I was looking at. Couldn't even see during one part. Okay, thanks, Thomas. Oh, we missed that. They're really good at hiding those items in places that you, like, walk right by. You just weren't looking in the right spot. Alright, thanks, me. Yeah, the game is just naturally kind of dark and dingy, but it was a little too dark, I think, the other streams. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there's some areas where it's like actually supposed to be dark, where you have to use your lantern. Don't mind me. Just let my partner do everything. I actually really like the level design. I was actually about to say I think the level design is the most superior part of this game, even over its combat or anything. I like that those little collectibles are smartly hidden a lot of the times, where you do miss them. I'm like, I know I've missed dozens of things, and I've been kind of semi-thoroughly looking. Get up there. Yeah, the music kind of goes in and out, like, dynamically pretty well. Kind of reminds me of how it was used in Breath of the Wild. Kind of goes in and out, and then accentuates. I can't say that word. During combat, you know, it'll play the combat theme. And there's just like 9 million places to go. Overwhelming sometimes. Like, I'm not even working towards a quest right now, I'm just looking around. There we go, checkpoint.
Dark news indeed. I have to find this umbral veil if I'm to free my kin from the shadows. Yet,
See, there we
so
got
much
15
time
max health.
It's a stone. I dreamt of
Just by completing a quest. So you don't just traditionally level up. Like, the thing I'm really appreciating about this game is it starts very cliche Souls clone, and you're like, okay, I see what they did here. And the farther and farther along it goes, it slowly starts to become more and more its own thing, which I actually think is a cool way to go about it. It seems like very cookie cutter at the start, and then I'm maybe only about halfway through the game, it's starting to kind of, you know, all the nuances are starting to add up. And as soon as I get that ability to throw my spear and actually travel to those little points, I can see how that could really change it up. Well, that's got a good crit chance too. Oh, it's two-handed. Let's try it. Oh, that is a very bad bad moveset. Nope. Alright, so I actually want to upgrade this axe. Yeah, it's coming to Steam eventually. You can buy it right now on the Epic Store if you want to play it on PC. It's also on Xbox, and it's on the Xbox Game Pass as well. Might be able to get enough to upgrade that again. What are we at? 7,800. Yeah, this game is pretty cool so far. I mean, as you know, like for hardcore gamers and like myself, the fact that this kind of just came out of nowhere, it was just launched, is, I think, an awesome way for a game to just come out. Like, this game went dark for a long time, then just, it's done. But that's not too good for the mainstream audience. They need the trailers leading up to it, they need the billboards, they need that marketing. So, yeah. It's a good way to release a game for the hardcore audience, but yeah, this game is not getting a ton of recognition that I'm aware of. Okay, I should have enough actually on me. Yeah. I'm pretty sure no, there's no PvP that I'm aware of. There's a co-op, but can't confirm if anybody's actually got it to work. I think they're having troubles with the servers or something. Alright, so now we have an axe upgraded pretty well. 23% crit chance. That's pretty good. The damage is a little less. Oh, that actually does a new effect on the attack animation now. I didn't notice that on my mace. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so why I wanted to switch over to this axe is because the light attack to 2 heavy attacks. It's actually a pretty good little combo there. Yeah, there's supposed to be co-op. Like I said, I think they're having troubles with how the multiplayer functions, but in theory, you should be able to set this multiplayer filter to a number, have your friend you're trying to play with set it to that, and then turn on use multiplayer filter, and the game will, you know, attempt to match you together. But I haven't heard of anybody actually getting that to work. But the game did just come out a few days ago, so obviously the online was not properly play tested. How far along am I? I want to say somewhere in between 4.5 and 5.5 hours. I can show you the map too to give you an idea of how far we've gone. So in that amount of time, I did this region here, that region, and now we're on this region, which we're only about 1/3 of the way through this region. And then you have this region here, and then this island. So it seems like I'm about halfway through the game, I think. Have you not beaten the game, Thomas? You're just 12 hours in and still working on it? How's the game so far? I'm really impressed by it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm very critical on these Souls-like style games, and I've played almost every single one, and this one's actually standing out. It's quite good. I'd say the games that pull off Souls-likes the best would be like maybe the game Neo. And then this would be like right up there. This does a good job of obviously doing a lot of things like a Souls game, but kind of becoming its own game over time with its slight differences. Has some smart tweaks to that formula that I like. Yeah, hopefully it comes to PS4, huh? Definitely. Do we have a quest around here? We sure do. Okay, yeah, still working on it, Thomas. So yeah. Seems like the game's decently long, actually. Yeah, that's a new enemy. Oh, maybe not. We fought... It's been so long since I fought a skeleton, I forgot. I think they were at the very start of the game. Another axe. Oh man, that one's got 30%. We should have waited. I think that one would have been just flat out better. I'm not sure what our base damage of this axe started with. I think it might have been higher. Or that one's higher. About 20 hours. Yeah, that's a good length for this type of game. So actually, if I wanted to, I could actually put my lantern down, fight with my shield. Not super effective, it doesn't give off that much light. Neat little detail you can do. A cool cave system. If I hadn't have just topped off my health there, that's a free health. Oh, really? Come on, dude. Okay, it doesn't go away. I'm gonna say, if he was gonna take that, I'm gonna save it for later. Okay, so here's the dungeon of the area. Not sure how prepared we are for this or not. So we'll find out. Yeah, this is my preferred way for games to come out, where they, you know, show off the first trailer, it looks cool, you get hyped for it, and then it just goes dark for, you know, quite a while, and then all of a sudden, hey, the game's done. No stringing it along or early access and trickling it. It's just a game and it's out. But I don't think that's doing too well for... I haven't heard too many people talk about this game. I don't think it's getting a lot of recognition with that approach, sadly. I mean, they did have that presence at the Game Awards. I don't know, I'm actually interested how well this game's selling. I'm not sure if the Epic Store shows anything like that, or if you can see those numbers. Yeah, I love being just surprised by a game like this. Just comes out of nowhere. I just boot it up, not even really knowing what to expect. Actually, that night of the Game Awards, instead of going and playing Smash Ultimate, like, that minute it comes out, I actually got on and played this, because this just came out too. Actually, I think this axe is more effective. Its attacks are more effective than that mace. Yeah, this dungeon's pretty cool so far. So far the dungeons haven't been this elaborate and as dungeon-like. This is very traditional dungeon-y. I feel like I could get lost at any little second I start going the wrong way. That's why I usually don't bother with the spears. Better off just having a fair fight. I only have one health use left. I went to block, now my lantern out. Oh boy. Get off of this weird area, dude. So we're out of our traditional health. We do have some of these limited use items we could use. Yeah, the moveset on this axe is so good. Take it that's two-handed, yeah. For a two-handed, that's probably the best moveset I've seen so far. It's almost like a halberd from Dark Souls. Kind of. Because I prefer two-handed stuff. It just wasn't really working out too well in this game with what I had. I usually don't like block or have a shield out in these kind of games. Blocking's actually pretty effective in this game. And as you can see there, dodging's not as effective. Because I was in dodge roll. The iframes did not save me. Good job, dude. Yeah, the number underneath my health and stamina, that's like your soul's currency. You use that to buy it, like everything. I can't say if it's worth the price yet because I haven't beaten it, but so far I'm very impressed by it. Oh no. Yep. So we're gonna have to do a few more side quests before taking that on. It also would have helped if I had my main healing items stocked up before heading in there, so now I know. You really have to kind of prepare up for these dungeons. I was just seeing how far we could make it, because there's a lot of stuff I still need to do in this area. I'll probably do that dungeon last. Oh, we do lose 7,000 of that currency though. That sucks. Alright, so I'll probably do one more quest and then probably wrap up the stream. Is there a simple one close by? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go do this quest and probably wrap up the stream. I'm gonna have to make sure I clear out this whole area, do all these quests here, and then probably come back for that main quest, which is that dungeon. That kind of like is the end cap of these areas. I like that aspect. I like that I didn't make it through it. I have to go kind of prepare up for it. This is on the Epic Store on PC and also on Xbox. And it's part of the Xbox Game Pass as well. Yeah, I hope it's coming to PS4 as well. Actually, how I was talking, since the dodge isn't super reliable in this game. It's not terrible, but actually blocking is, since I said I don't usually block, one other game where blocking was pretty good for people who don't like blocking was Neo, and the blocking functions just like this, where you can kind of buffer your dodge by holding the shield button, and even if the dodge fails, you'll still have your shield out there at the end of the dodge, and sometimes that will save you if the dodge does not. A lot like Neo in that regard. So like right there, I was dodging and still holding that shield button just in case. You know, it's not guaranteed that that works, but that does save your butt sometimes to buffer your dodge with that block. And I did use the wrong health item a second ago, switch back to that. Alright, slightly better armor. Quite the style I got going now. Not supposed to go that way? Don't fall in. Is he not dying? Yep, there he goes. Ooh. What the heck? That was nonsense. We gotta kill that guy. Think we can jumping attack that guy? Oh, this is a terrible decision. That's what I get. It's like a Spider-Man jump. Holy crap. Yeah, I was just thinking it's like Blighttown platforms. That's what we get for trying to be fancy. We're gonna do it again. Our partner just died already. That guy's attacks, holy crap. I wish my hitboxes were like that guy's. Oh no. I thought we were dead. Got lucky with that not being deep water right there. So I get for trying to rush it. Gonna waste all my health before I even get into the guy. Alright, now that we're down to 2 health items. Yeah, the AI is kind of janky, like specifically on those guys that they allow to jump all over the place. They get a little wacky. So random with how you get partners. It's like whenever the game feels like it. So what do you think? Jumping attack? Why are there 2? Oh no, definitely not an MMO. I think maybe you're thinking a, what's that called? Delve? No. I know what what game you're thinking of. Where it's like more of a co-op-y, Dark Souls kind of game. Yeah, I'm gonna go turn this quest in and probably wrap up the stream here. Didn't make a ton of progress. Completed, what, 2 quests?
Now, hand me Ake's lore so I can keep it from falling into the wrong hands. Ake had the blood of chiefs in his veins and the brains of a fangfish in his skull. This lore will go to a young one. Someone strong, like Ake, but with a better noggin.
I'm fairly sure that's the entire map, yeah.
Not sure where Fiske is hiding.
Which actually, how dense the level design is actually pretty decent size. For, like I said, I'm about at 5 to 6 hours now. And that was just going through, you know, somewhere around here. Took that long to go through that. Yeah, it looks like 2 more regions left after this area, but this area is like gigantic. This is easily the largest area of the game that I've seen.
Flokire's got a funny noggin.
Last stand. Actually pretty good. Temporarily deal bonus damage after killing an enemy. That's pretty good too. I'm gonna take off stamina regen. What else can we take off? Take off that health. That was only doing 2%. I should have taken that off a long time ago. I'm gonna put on both of these damage ones. We haven't found any more relics yet. Just that one. That one I got's pretty good with the orbs above my head. Yeah, only found in the world. Yeah, the merchants all sell the exact same thing from what I can tell. Like, they all have the same stock of inventory. You don't really buy much. The only things you can buy in there are like a few health items and stuff. So we can maybe upgrade our weapon one more time, or take one more total health. We can expand our health by 1. I don't even think we have enough for that, actually. 17,000. No, I don't have enough for that. So I guess we'll give us 1 more health. That'll help us in that dungeon later. So I take that, take this. That should be enough. Yeah, we can go from 6 to 7 swigs. Because I think we were doing enough damage in that dungeon. Just needed the sustainability. So that's 20 more defense for that big chunky armor we got before. Stamina cost 25%. That's 40. I think that's just too costly to our stamina. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this one. Good old-fashioned medium armor. Yeah, the music's really good for just like subtle atmosphere music.
Amirin was once a great leader.
I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. I think I'm prepared enough to go take on another side quest later. And we're pretty much gearing up to do that dungeon that I died in. Just gonna do some side quests, beef up our health and stamina a bit. I would like to upgrade my axe one more time, but that's pretty costly. I do like the moveset on this though. Yeah, gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good one. This was Ashen on PC.